study done by some University in California. I'm surprised it wasn't the South. At the University of California, Richmond. Something like that I've got. And I'll put a link on there on the description box. And it said that 20 they did 20 participants who were white, and they tried to believe that black people were the same. Okay, now y'all see why I advocate the different skin tones we have, hair textures, that we're mixed race. I can understand if our background was 100% black and we're all dark brown, as in dark brown, or color black, kinky hair, dark brown eyes, flat nose, and big lips. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Because when the slaves was brought here, and they did have mixture. Talking about the black and indigenous service, white indigenous service, until the Bacon Rebellion, my long distant cousins, my mixed ancestry, aka mixed ancestry. Okay, I forgot when they stopped importing slaves. That's when the mixing really started, when they're raping and they were seducing slaves through that one drop rule or condition of the mother, because they wanted more slaves on the plantation. So it's weird how people, and we also meet with Native Americans, and we do Native American lands, and they mix there too. And so this one drop rule has really brainwashed people, but I don't think these 20 white people who was who picked to be on this study were being honest. Y'all, they know we don't look alike. Why are we talking about colorism, hairism? Well, milk chocolate, not dark chocolate. Milk chocolate, Kelly Rowland and Beyonce, and who they choose. I mean, they chose Miss America back in '84, Vanessa Williams, and she looked a little darker. Now she's not dark skinned, but she looked darker compared to. She was very bright. Like at the time, she almost compared to a white woman. She was the first black, but not pure black, Miss America. They know. They know that we don't look alike. Y'all, this is because they purposely want to believe it, because they don't like the fact that we have the white DNA. And white DNA equals opportunity, equality, and privilege, and everything else. So that's why they had a one drop rule to put us. The black DNA was considered to be a slave. Then after slavery, you'll be at the low economic default and not be free. Okay? That's why I don't advocate one drop rule. It's a racist law. Why would I advocate it? But y'all love Marcus Garvey. I'm not Marcus Garvey. I'm with the Boys. I'm glad Michael X left and exposed Nation Islam. We knew it was getting paid by the KKK. H.L. Hunt. This is, yeah. And then you have the hip-hop music being tainted with ghetto stereotypes. Paid by white Jews and white Gentiles and individuals, not all. What that tells you. They know that we don't all. I mean, they showed no promote Tupac, the dark skinned one. Biggie was not too much a gangster rapper, but Tupac was. They didn't promote Ice-T. Dr. Dre too can, he still lighter skin. He not too light, but come on. Snoop Dogg milk chocolate, okay. But the darkest, and I'm going ahead and say that to be gay or anything, he was a good looking man. Talking about Tupac. And he also looked like his light-skinned father. Y'all seen Tupac's real father? And he stepped out because Afeni was on crack. He real light-skinned. Tupac like a dark-skinned version of his father. And that's why all the girls were flocking to Tupac when they saw his dad when he did come around. Because I saw the interview of his dad. And y'all talking about sisters not color is, please. If you dark skin, you like a dark skin version of your light skinned parent, girls gonna flock to you if you mean. Well, these days they got bisexual, but back in the day, I'm old school. The dudes who look like the dark skin version of the light skinned dad. Come down to mom, but usually if it was when it comes to the male parent is male child. Women like, oh, that's your daddy. Ooh, he got that good hair. Ooh, he like, oh, that, yeah. Oh, you're like a dark skin. Ooh, and they thinking of your dad. But let's be real. When they making love or making lust shots, say you're not married. I ain't gonna sit here and bullshit y'all. You just fool. So they know. Thank you. They ain't promote Ice-T. He too bright. We know Suge Knight just stood back and let the puppeteer, the puppet, dark skinned brother being a puppet, talking about because he was being a puppet, talking about Tupac. When he died, he was broke. Let's be real. And Kodak Black gonna find it out. Okay, keep on the cooning for Atlanta Records. The white folks cooning for yeah. They know exactly who to promote. After the 60s, if you was bright skin, and call you camera skin too, but if you was really bright, close to their color, affirmative action, you got more affirmative action. Let's be real. Back in the day, in the 70s, talking about Beyonce, because colorism, baby, they were Jane Candy. Jane Candy. We know how yellow, bright, long hair. Jane Candy was the first black who? Then they had to go more browner, but still liked her. Okay. Pam Grier. Camera skin Pam Grier. Foxy. She ain't look like dark, blazing Foxy Brown in the night. She was my color, okay? And had a fro. And she did a lot of shit of brown, okay? They knew who to promote. Okay? I'm being real with y'all. They knew who to promote as the sex symbol of the black community. Yeah, you had your Cissy Tyson and the sister played Cleopatra Jones, but who more promoted? Ann Davis, who real eye yellow, green eye, light eyes with a fro. Jane Candy with not kinky hair, but long. Thank you. And who else? The original Foxy Brown Pam Grier who mixed with black, Chinese, Hispanic, and Native American. Yeah, because she talked about her mixed background on the interview. That's who they promoted. They know who, y'all. They want to believe we all look like we came out straight out of Africa, because it's this pyramid. They can't handle us having non-black DNA and mixed with black DNA. And that some of us have their characteristics. Some of us don't look like Akon and Lupita Nyong'o, okay? Let's be real. It's a status ideology. They don't want to see us in the same status as them. That's what this whole one drop rule was about. If you got caught passing for white, you got killed. That's why J. Edgar Hoover was passing for white and had folks killed if they revealed he had some black DNA. Y'all, please. You actually believe these white people actually know? They know we don't look alike. They know that we're part white in the American besides black. But they don't, the ones who are racist don't want to see us in the same status, economic status, and social status as them. So they put in their head trying to make sure they believe that we all look alike. Knowing the fact that you see, and I never forget, I'm not pale, but I'm caramel, and I'm not dark chocolate. But my dark chocolate skinned brother, not blood, but associate in choir class back in high school told me, and he's not a thug, he dressed nice, he was very into gospel music. And he told me, he said, and I never forget, he said, it was just the brothers in there just joke around. You and Zach look like, just making a joke. He said, he not. He had to stay in the sun a long period of time to get my color. He said he don't have to walk around downtown and folks clutch their bags and hold up their windows. And I ain't not know. And this dude did say that this back in the 90s in downtown Houston. He said people walk. And me, I had a few instances, but guess what? When a white racist person will clutch their bag, I have a backpack, I clutch mine. That's how I do it. I revert back to them. Exactly. They don't want somebody to say about you either. That's how I do. Like when I was in Selma, and we was in Delapas, and went to Cora's Kitchen in Delapas, Alabama. It was a light skinned woman. Her dark skinned husband is a preacher. And when he was looking at the Asian guy, because talking about how the racism is and about some Asian folks, I guess, in that area in Alabama don't want to touch the hands. So the Asian guy that was working with us, who's Filipino, he's gay. His boyfriend is Mexican. Okay, and I know he was looking at me. I don't do that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he thought that, and that's what he was, because he was talking about how experience with the racism, how he was in the civil, was he in the civil rights movement at the time? Yeah, he remember it. Okay, at Cora's Kitchen. So the reason why I mentioned this because I always told people, if they don't want to touch my hand, I want to touch your hand. You could be scratching your nuts. You know what I'm saying? And you can scratch your booty. I don't want to touch your nasty hands either. You know. I revert back. I don't get butthurt by that because I feel like this. I'm gonna do it. Revert back to you. I want to touch your hand, and I'm gonna sanitize it. And thank you. Shoes. You gotta revert back. You can't say get all mad. Sure, they could be touching their coochie or they dick. Cause be nasty up here, but for real, y'all get all butthurt by it. I don't know what their hand been on either. I want to, and actually I used to do that too. Now I want to touch the customer's hands because you're certain. When I used to do Magna, it was all colors. Okay, because you don't know what they hand. I am very dry to carry sanitizer with me, but when sanitizer was not available, it was like only at restaurants and stuff. Back in the 90s, I got my first sanitizer from the store was in 2002 when actually Walgreens was selling the alcohol. I use the other kind. I don't use the alcohol no more. I go to a Whole Foods store or HEB, is the one that's not alcoholic because it drug my hand. It made my hands. Remember, it discolored my hands too. But anyway, so what happened is because I always put sanitizer on wherever I go. Okay, even when I was in Java, they said, "Dang you." Yeah, I'm very German hopeful. So anyway, what happened is I went out to the hand with it because of race with him, but they were saying that the Indians or the Asian people, Chinese or Vietnamese, we don't touch it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch your hand. And guess what? I want you to touch your hands and I ain't going to patronize your business. That's how you do it. So, and I noticed that and her husband's a dark-skinned man. So, and this I noticed with dark-skinned people, not all, rejection from within the community and outside. Now, I do see that non-African people do show love to them more than I do see that, okay? However, you have those who straight out racist towards African, and especially you are that color. And then you have people within the African community who also show us the same way. Remember Bill Duke? Bill Duke was on DJ Vlad, and he said he was shocked the colors and racism from African people. Yeah, I'm not shocked. That's why I don't advocate that come together bullshit. People is gonna be people. You can't change nobody but you, and only two people can change yourself, not somebody else, and God. They gonna change themselves, and God can change them. Okay, that's the only thing. And I'm like, and it's sad to not only want to drink bleach because you dark skinned, some of a big situation, but you will not have children. And I'm glad that Bill Duke told DJ Vlad because him as a white Jewish man, now of course him being Jewish is a stigma, just like me being Catholic. Okay, I'm an ex-Protestant because it's a white Anglo Protestant country. I'm an ex-Protestant. Okay, and then I ever want to go back to being Protestant. No offense to anybody, but I'm not a fan of it. Okay, but point is, all right. And we get hate, okay, religiously, but no one will know our religion until we say it. When you're dark-skinned people see it. Do you know what I'm saying? If DJ Vlad was not DJ Vlad, Okay, you would not know he's Jewish. You would not know that up until he tells you he's Jewish. You would not know I was Catholic. You probably assume I was Protestant. No, I'm gonna let you know I'm not Protestant. I don't believe in that. You preach me, I'm going to call laws and get you arrested. You violate my First Amendment rights. Okay, okay, shows. And I'm gonna let you know I don't believe your religion. I'm from the South. Okay, I'm more angry towards the conservative Protestantism. Okay, the fundamentalism, especially since the white ones actually show their true color during Trump, and I've been to that. Remember, they were the main ones against Martin. Yeah, Martin was a president, but he had Catholic and Jewish, and folks on the side who was white. He had some those of color too. I would say as well, but the white Protestant evangelical fundamentalists, Jerry Falwell and Pat Robertson, 700 Club was against his civil rights movement, and yeah, they took their kids out of the integrated schools and put them in the segregated Protestant schools. Yes. And I remember reading about that back in '99. Even actually, one of the schools Britney Spears went to was historically they open to all other colors, but back in segregation days, they only accepted white Protestant children, and I think that's why Marilyn Manson had an issue with Christianity because he went to a predominantly white Protestant private school too, and they taught Jesus and racial politics. Let's be real. Some of these cops are like that. These white cops, actually I know a white cop who no longer a cop no more. I ain't gonna tell where he work at. I don't trust him. But he went to back in the 70s before I was born, because he was 76, 77, or 79. He went to a private white school, Protestant Baptist school in Southeast Houston. And you can tell he used to be a cop one period of time in the private investigating, and then he worked in the medical field, but you can tell this dude, when I talk about, he's very white, southern, redneck type, okay? Even Super Bowl, when I worked at Super Bowl 2 years ago here in Houston, and I know we were talking about Super Bowl one time with some people, and he would say, yeah, well, at least no one showed their no nudity, nobody being political, they're talking about Beyonce and Janet Jackson. So I knew, you can tell, I mean, and that's who run the police department. They're the ones who in Los Angeles, when was it Gates or Grant, whoever the white one who brought the Klansmen from the South. Me and them went to segregated white Protestant private schools, Baptist, whatever, Catholic, whatever, and they taught their racial politics, like Bob Jones University, and anti-Catholicism, anti-Semitic Judaism, whatever you want to call it, and racism, and not the mix. And imagine that, and they think that's godly based on their false interpretation. So imagine that they think that their interpretation is legit with racism, and they're your police chief. That's why they think they can kill you, and they can shoot you, and not look at you human. You gotta look at that, okay? But my point is, when it comes to DJ Flag, he's a white man. He's a Russian Jewish. And I know he's Jewish until they tell he said, right? He can get white privilege, okay? Even though he's not a WAS, okay? When it comes to Bill Duke, I'm not doubting that the Duke has his dark skin because he has mixed heritage. He could not in America. He can have mixed heritage because I have cousins who share the same mixed backgrounds I do, and I have a half sister who's dark skinned like him. My half sister, yeah, So we share the same mixed background on my mama's side. You can be dark and look like that and have mixed ancestry. Let's be real, okay? But people ain't gonna notice that until he say it, and they gonna make mocking because he dark skinned. Because let's be real, the slaves looked like him come on the ship. If you were lighter, and this a dark skinned man told me, the same dark skinned man told me that Fred Douglass didn't hang with black other African people said black, because I say African people were not pure, mixed and pure back in slavery, because they go back and tell massa, I'm like that too. Okay, I hang with somebody, but I gotta find out what you think. Okay. Point is, so when it comes to African people, Fred doesn't hang with them because he was afraid to go back to plantation. Go back and tell man he was free. So he told me the same thing. He also told me that if you were lighter, they saw you as human. So do you understand? Yeah, Back in the same days, if you're lighter, they saw you. That's why colorism exists. They saw you less human. They saw you less human if you're darker. You know, and so if you're dark skinned, like dark brown, like Bill Duke, you had the people who brainwashed in our community hate on you, and you have the white community and others who've been brainwashed in America. So that's why. So when it comes to this color is a mess. It's how can these white people to this test say they all like they know we don't all look alike. They know that. They darken OJ's picture. When OJ and Cameron like I am light brown, me light brown like me. Okay, he not dark. But when he got arrested for the Cole Brown and Ron Goldman's murder, '94, Time Magazine darkened their picture. They knew about that. They knew about blackface. Okay, so if they're doing blackface, and even come on now, you know doggone well that we don't all look alike. The way by some dark skinned brothers on the NBA, a man and Steph Curry, because he's bright, high yellow, pale, almost close that color of white people. So he not only getting colorism, privilege from African people, but he can only get white people. Let's be real. Now I'm not bashing Steph Curry. I actually like Steph Curry's talent. I didn't know he was Creole, and as Creole, I ain't gonna hate on Steph Curry. I actually want to buy his shoes. I buy Steph Curry shoes over Jordan shoes. Now Jordan, the dark skin man, he said, "What, you like dark skin people?" When, excuse me, y'all, when this brother stops people from shooting, accuracy in Spain, but usually accuracy people getting shot by his shoes. Talking about Michael Jordan. When did his brother even try to stop and tell brothers stop shooting each other? When did Jordan, and I heard that Jordan support Power Prison Complex. It's funny how the same dudes, after I heard he said that Jordans are made for white people, like $200, $300. You ever seen people waiting in line, risking getting killed behind those shoes? You think I'm support because he dark skinned? Well, this dark skinned brother did not stop for 20, 30, oh no, not 20, 30 something years. The shoe came out in the late 80s when I was in elementary school, approaching 9 years old, 10 years old. So I'll be 40 this year. I never heard this man ask the accuracy if he can stop killing folks over his shoes, especially in the hood. In Greens Park Mall, when the new Jordans come out, they gotta get a ticket. And you gotta make sure you get that ticket in line. You walk safe back to your car, because you got folks waiting for you in the parking lot ready to rob you. Have this dark-skinned brother Jordan, Michael Jordan, said anything about that over the years? No. So why would I support a man that want to charge me $200, $300 over some shoes? Not only that, risk getting killed or robbed. Not only that, he support the private prison complex. Allegedly, I heard I would be shot. And nah, I ain't supporting Jordan. And in China, in Japan, wherever these shoes are made, they're like 2.6, whatever. But charge 200. No. No. And in the games, you have folks mocking him crying in them pictures. The same white people he was clapping for. I want to be like Mike. I want to be like Mike. Remember? Yes, little white boys saying, I want to be like Mike back in the 80s and 90s. Come on. And now they clown this dude with pictures of him crying. Yes, he ain't saying nothing about that either. Yeah. So why would I sit here and yeah? So Steph Curry, if you make fun of Steph Curry's shoes, but if I ever got money, they're expensive, but they not no one ain't getting killed by them shoes. I wear Steph Curry 10 shoes. And I'm glad for the brother. I mean, let everybody get a chance. You know, camel, high yellow, dog, like whatever. Everybody talking about LeBron James. Sky Pippen camel skin like me. And you saw how that high yellow sister was mad that who was the other brother in Scottie Pippen talking about wanna be Italian. What did she say? And she said, "You nigger." Cause yeah, because they help out her son in her basketball camp, whatever, something like that. Yeah, shoes, baby, please. Calvin Murphy told when I'm gonna tell my cousin business. He's 31 years old. Well, I'll be 31 this month. When my aunt put him in the Calvin Murphy Rockets camp in the 90s, and someone stole the Elijah Warren jersey. Calvin Murphy told my son, yeah, I'm gonna tell my son. Why I say my son? Told my cousin that he's gonna give him an extra jersey. Where is that jersey, brother? Calvin Murphy ain't did shit. I said it. When he's working for Alice Funwell, and you know when all that drama was going on, okay. And when I used to work at Alice Funwell, I don't forget them doggone days. I don't forget them doggone days. When I used to work at Alice Funwell, okay. At almost like every second Friday or whatever, they have a Rockets game, and they would we prepared tuxedos. And I remember seeing Calvin's birthday tuxedo, and I used to, and you have to put the guest service card on there, customer card on there, and we put it on the conveyor. And I never forget, I said, "Oh, I want to get fired, but I want to put a note. Like, can you give my cousin his jersey back?" You know what I'm saying? For real. I just wanted back. It was like 20 years ago, back in '99. I'll forget that. But my point is, Sky Pippen, like brown skin, he not too bright like Michael Jones was not no damn dark skin. Stop. He got high pigmentation, but he more like a milk chocolate caramel color. What was E.T.? Then you had, and Jason Kidd didn't get that much. To show that Jason Kidd did not get that much. He was, he a high bright dude and Paul White. So Steph Curry, I'm mad at Steph Curry. Nobody his shoes, ain't buy no Jordan shoes. Why this dark chocolate boy who loves the butt in Africa with some thin lips, white man, and indigenous lips? We know some Indian and light brown, hazel eyes. We know that some white dude, he dark skin. Okay, we ain't no pure Negro. Okay, he just came out looking pure Negro with that color. We know damn well with them thin lips like a white man and high like little hazel type looking eyes, ain't no contact lenses. I had to be real descriptive of him. We know doggone well why this man have never, ever said anything about the shootings and robberies, carjackings, kidnappings, whatever, ratchet, thug, criminal behavior over his damn shoes for 30 years. Then I heard two things he said he was going to shoot away for white people. Brother, nobody gonna. There's some white people buy his shoes, but we buy his shoes because his name and anything support him. No, y'all, that money goes to part of his to use his name, but goes to some white person in NBA. Let's be real and go Nike. Let's be real. So I'm not buying them. That I got a pair of Jordans based on a homegirl. She gave me the shoes for free. Then I find it's her ex-husband's shoes. Man, I know that. Don't be setting me up like that. Okay. And then they got ride with them Jordan shoes. But no, I'm not buying them Jordan. I'm glad my grandmother never bought me no Jordan shoes. She told me back in the 90s, because I had Reebok pump shoes. And she told me that she not buying those shoes because they too expensive. And that's back in 1991. So 1992, I'll never forget, Red Jackets. I remember some two Hispanics guys had robbed my two brothers. Then Span dude with a red jacket had got shot somewhere in Houston somewhere. Folks, it was actually said folks in Span, but maybe some white ones too, robbing people, boys of color being, most wearing red jackets, star jackets, Jordan shoes. Okay, let's be real. Oh, don't forget that. Then When I was in school, I had the gangster night, the Cortez. And I never forget, the cool coach that wanted to paddle me last and first time we being paddle. I'll never forget in 92, 91. Who made fun of my voice, okay? The only accent said, well, I had accent said men as teacher later on, but the only one I had first time was of that brother that was a coach. And him and that redneck, the white dude. So Coon and redneck can stand the little, ugh, the trash of the South. It is what it is. Coon and redneck is the trash of the South. Anyway, so when I had him as coach, so a Mexican dude straight from Mexico, and he was ESL, and like he was trying to be a gang member. Like, dude, you normally don't see no immigrant like that. It's mostly the American lines, right? And the dude tried to fight me over them Cortez shoes, and I had to tell the coach. And this coach said, well, the reason why he gave it, he didn't try to stop the dude. He didn't try to write him up. He didn't try to pat the dude. Coon coach. So I'm glad I never got the gangster Nike shoes. I started dressing preppy, and everybody says that you're like a white boy. But the reason why I'm kind of glad that I did, because if you were wearing them, and I did dress Jabos and cross colors and all that back in the 90s, y'all, okay? And, you know, I started dressing like that, but not too much. Because it was attention. If you had starter jackets, NBA or either NFL, and you had Raiders jackets, Jordan shoes, you know, the game members at the time wore that. People robbed you for it. So I'm glad I didn't wear Jordan shoes. I'm glad my grandma didn't buy 300. I don't mean I don't get along, but I'm glad she shooting not to use it. I thought all these children, no, we mistreat me for that. Keep on this. I'm glad she didn't. It taught me about a lesson of saving money, because you have folks who live in the hood, go buy some Jordan $300, and they say rent, and they broke. Okay. So I'm glad I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm wearing no Jordan shoes. I don't wear no Jordan shoes. I wear mostly like loafers, sandals, of course, casual shoes. That's how I mostly wear. And I wear sometimes some tennis shoes sometimes, but I go work out. Yeah, I'd like to dress like a GQ type person. But for real, I'm just, yeah. But I don't wear no Jordan shoes. No, I don't wear no Jordans, and I'm glad I don't. Wait in line, and that brother licking the shoe, trying to copycat Fat Joe, the buy show back in 2014. I remember we went to, what's wrong with black men licking the shoe? They got that from Fat Joe on MTV Cribs, brother. Okay, yeah. One of his pink shoes, I think it was Nike pink shoes. Fat Joe licked the shoe. So that brother licked the Jordan shoe, wait in line, lucky he can get robbed. I hope he had a gun with him. And for protection, not to go through no criminal behavior, because, yeah, for real, you wait in line to get some Jordan shoes at the Guns Park, Greenspoint Mall, the way up north side of Houston, Ratchet area, and you better be saying some prayers. You better say something, cause some thugs waiting in the parking lot for you. Shows you get a ticket in line, draw a ticket in line. Why not order online, fool? Why order on Amazon or something? Shit. Make sure I don't steal the package either. Okay, at the door, you know what I'm saying, for real. Anyway, y'all, but no, for real, white folks know exactly that we don't all look alike. Y'all stop, please. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm getting sleepy.